All right, so we're going to jump into this AEW Double or Nothing 2024 review. I didn't watch the pay per view, so I'm just going to review and go through all the match results. Like I said, I don't know what happened, so I just want to kind of, let you know my thoughts and opinions on the results of Double or Nothing. So, on the pre show, we had Deonna Purrazzo defeat Thunder Rosa. Probably just a number one contendership match. Nothing too special about this match. Honestly, I haven't really seen much of Thunder Rosa or Deonna Purrazzo, so that happened. The second pre-show match was the Acclaim taking on the Agony, Brian Cage, Tyo Liana, and Bishop Khan. The Acclaim won. They get the victory over the Agony, that whole faction. And so we get to the main show. The first match of the main show, Will Ospreay defeated Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship. Now, hey, going into this match, I already knew Will Ospreay was going to get the W here. Will Ospreay's on a roll right now. He got a lot of momentum. He is kind of like the exciting, dynamic high flyer for AEW right now. He's had the best matches on the card, so of course they're going to reward him with the AEW International Championship. It makes the most sense to put that belt on Ospreay. And most likely, I can see them giving him a pretty lengthy title reign. I don't see him losing that belt for a long, long time. I think he might be Orange Cassidy's reign. He could possibly do that. Next, we got the Bang Bang Gang. Pause. Jay White, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. They defeat the Death Triangle, Pac, Pelta L Zero, and Ray Phoenix. It was a trios match for the Unified World Trios Championship. So I guess it makes sense for them to, unify the Ring of Honor six-man tag team titles and the AEW Trios Championship. Nothing much to say about this at all. Like I said, I haven't watched any of the matches, so I just want to get through the results. I thought, that Pac's group may have won. I thought they were more likely going to win this match. I didn't get a glimpse of their feud on Dynamite. But I thought for sure that Pac and his group, Death Triangle, were going to get the W for this match. But anyway, moving on, we got Timeless Toni Storm. She defeats Serena Deeb and retains her AEW Women's Championship. Now, Toni Storm is someone that's not going to lose anytime soon. She is a big hit on AEW. She has the most character development right now out of all the women. And she's definitely the one that's going to get that lengthy world title reign. I don't know who could possibly beat Toni Storm. I don't really see anyone really stepping up to be the one to take that strap off of Toni Storm anytime soon. So next, we had Orange Cassidy defeat Trent Beretta. And I saw that Trent Beretta turned on Orange Cassidy, and the whole Best Friends group is no more. They broke up. I'm glad that these two got a chance to have some spotlight on a pay-per-view and, given some time to, to work a match and to basically tell a story, right? Nothing really much to say about this result. It's expected that Orange Cassidy is above Trent Beretta when it comes to, the hierarchy in AEW, right? The pecking order. Orange Cassidy is a favorite of Tony Khan, right? So of course, Orange was going to get the W here over Trent Beretta. So next we get Chris Jericho defeats Hook and Shibata by pinfall. It was a three-way match, a three-way FTW rules match for the FTW Championship. I don't really care about the FTW Championship. I think it's very irrelevant. I don't even know why it's even a championship that wrestlers are taken seriously. The only titles that you should be taken seriously are the World Championship, the tag belts, the mid-card belts, women's belt, the trios titles, and that's it. Chris Jericho, of course, he's going to get the win here because he's Chris Jericho, and the guy pretty much books himself to win. And he puts himself in these storylines, and the whole learning tree gimmick is whatever. Chris Jericho he's gonna eventually milk that out as much as he can to get the most out of that whole gimmick. So Jericho winning here does not surprise me at all. And up next, we had Jon Moxley defeat Konosuke. I'm trying to master his name now, but I know I'm going to butcher this guy's name. Konosuke Takeshita. I don't even know if I said his name right. And apparently, this was a IWGP World Heavyweight Championship eliminator match. So the whole stipulation was if Konosuke won, he would have received a future World Heavyweight Championship match. Okay, the big problem with this is why wasn't this match on Dynamite or Collision? Why was this on pay-per-view? Would it make sense for Konosuke to receive a world title match on the pay-per-view? It would have made more sense for Jon Moxley to defend the title against Konosuke, not just have an eliminator match, but he beat him anyway. So what was the point of doing that match on pay-per-view? I feel like that was just a waste. But anyway, we move on to Adam Copeland. Defeated Malachi Black by referee stoppage. Now, I thought Adam Copeland had actually beat Malachi by pinfall or something. I didn't know the referee had to stop the match. It was a barbed wire steel cage match for the AEW TNT Championship. So had Copeland lost, he would have bent the knee and joined the House of Black. Now, come on now. We can't just not entertain the idea of Adam Copeland joining the House of Black now. I think it would have been pretty unique to have Adam Copeland join the House of Black. It definitely would have added something to the weekly shows. It would have given fans a reason to tune in, and it would have definitely injected some life into Adam Copeland's character, right? Because right now, Adam Copeland, he's really not doing much right now. He's not that interesting anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, and having Malachi Black lose was not smart. Malachi Black could have won the match, won the TNT Championship. He's never really won a singles title in AEW, which is crazy, but it is what it is. We had Mercedes Moné beat Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championship. I'm going to talk more about Mercedes Moné in a different video. I'm not really a fan of hers right now. It was probably an awesome match they had, so it is what it is with that. Swerve Strickland defeated Christian Cage to retain the AEW World Championship. No one was never going to predict that Swerve was going to lose the world title. It was pretty evident that Swerve was going to retain in this match here. So Swerve is definitely going to have a long reign with that AEW World Championship. It was probably a really good match that those two had, and Christian was probably healing it up most likely in this match. As he normally is, because he's such a great bad guy, a great foil for any good guy. Um, Swerve, it's his time right now, so um, it's hard for anyone to see him losing that title anytime soon. So we go to the main event, which is the Elite. Mac Jackson, Nick Jackson, Okada, Jack Perry. They defeat Team AEW, Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwell, and the Anarchy in the Arena match. And like I said, I haven't seen any of these matches, so I'm just giving my quick opinion, quick analysis of each result. Um, and I felt that the Elite winning was the right call because they are pretty much a new faction, and you want to establish them as a huge threat for AEW. Basically, the faction that is going against AEW, essentially, right? Going against their own system. So it would not make any sense for the Elite to lose their first big match as a faction. And it seems to me that Bryan Danielson is looking to pack it up pretty soon, retire. He's definitely entering into retirement. So it was probably a fun match to watch. Um, and it definitely was the right call to close the show and main event, double or nothing. So that being said, thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. And peace.